Well, Shaun, were you surprised to see the Timberwolves take game one in LA by
Yes.
20 plus points?
Very surprised.
Very surprised. So you had Lakers winning game one.
I had Lakers winning game one, but I knew it was gonna be a dogfight.
Mm-hmm.
They only Luca looked like played. I watched the game. Only Luca looked like he played good.
Yep.
LeBron couldn't get it going. Reeves was throwing up bricks, building me a house.
Look, that's that
Um,
Julius Randle effect, man.
even Julius played good.
He played
I
good.
played these.
Shoot. McDaniels had 25.
Yup,
Nas Reed has 23 off the bench. Ant
that boy.
shoots 37%, but still gives 22, 8, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
They played great basketball.
showed up. They just was the better team.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you feel about it though?
So there's two different ways I feel like you can feel about it. I know a lot of Lakers fans are saying, and they have a good point. Are they coping a little bit? Yeah, but they have a good point. Timberwolves shot. I think they shot 51% from three from the field, which is crazy. So it's like it gets to the point like, okay, you got to kind of look at it like the Timberwolves, like the Lakers had a bad game and the Timberwolves have a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I like it and I don't like it because it's like when you say, oh, someone had a bad game, it's like you're undermining the defense that was played. Like great defense was played on Reeves, great defense was played on Bron. I felt like the Timberwolves, they came out the gate being physical. That's their identity.
Mm-hmm.
They're physical.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Lakers adjusted to that well.
Nah, they didn't.
I don't think they adjusted to that well. You know, I don't think they did. I think the Bando was the only one trying to be physical, but I don't think everybody else is matching his energy. So Reeves played bad, Bron played bad. Luka, man, like them boys, like they felt to me they seemed mentally out of sync. They seemed mentally out of sync because, like, bro, Luka had one dime, man.
One dime.
I don't think I've ever seen that ever. That boy had 37 on an efficient 37, maybe 8 boards or whatever with one dime. I'm like, dang.
So is it like, do you think Luka need to take like less shots and maybe get the ball? Like, you feel me? Like, how do Reeves and LeBron get it going?
So let me look at the stat sheet real quick because I don't want to guess to say, oh, this person took this amount of shots, this person took that amount of shots, right? So when you look at it like this, right? Hold on, let me go to LA. Reeves takes 13 shots, Bron takes 18 shots, Luka takes 22 shots. So it's kind of like that is, to me, that's the shot total you want. Okay. I want my first option taking 22, around 22. I want my first option taking maybe like around 25 minimum. My second option took 18, which is only 4 less than what my first option took. And my third option took 13 shots. And typically when you're inefficient, when you're shooting inefficient, your shot total shouldn't be higher. Like if I'm shooting 8 for 13, okay, let's make that 9 for 14. Let's make that 10 for 15. Maybe 11 for or 11 for 17 here, whatever. Right. So when you're not making a lot of shots, should you keep shooting? Yeah, but maybe you're not gonna force shots at this point. Now you might have to pass the ball here, you know, get going, get your rhythm going, doing something else, right? So I don't think Luka took too many shots. I saw something in the comments and I thought it was a good point. I wish I could shout you out. I don't remember your name. One of the Lakers fans in the comments was like, "I knew this was gonna happen because."
Nah, start up a comment like that. It's crazy. I know this.
Like, you know how they like it'd be funny how like fans be justifying people getting blown out by 20. Yeah. Like, I mean, Grizzlies, Jodges, he was hurt, whatever. Like, you know, he said basically the dude said, I knew this was gonna happen. He actually made a pretty good point though. Okay. He said, I knew this was gonna happen because anytime Luka starts off gunning like that, and it's not, I don't think it's Luka's fault per se. But I think guys, like he said, Reeves tends to struggle when he's not getting his touches, like, from the jump. So now it's like his rhythm is, like, disrupted. So now it's just like, okay, I'm not getting my touches when I'm... So now it's like midway through the first, I'm not very comfortable. How can I get my touches going? Like that type of thing. So I guess he wasn't really getting his touches. Bron, I don't know how to explain that. Someone else said... Now this I thought was like, okay. I mean, they brought up evidence, but it was like anytime the Lakers take a week off, they have a terrible game. Like they said, I think in February, took a week off, had a terrible game. Which I was like, you bringing up stuff with the previous roster
Right.
Like, you're not even bringing up like the new roster or whatever. I'm like, okay.
Excuses.
Like, they brought up stuff in December and stuff. I guess typically every time the Lakers take a week off, they start slow. But I'm like, bro, the Grizzlies. I mean, not the Grizzlies. The Timberwolves also took a week off though. Like, we're not gonna just use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you're Luka Doncic, I think I don't think there's nothing wrong with starting off like guns blazing like that, because to me, I think that gets the crowd going. Like, let's go, Luka, let's hoop, boom. Right. But I think as a point guard, you have to be aware how to get your players in rhythm. Because like that's shooting at performance. Like, Luka should have had about 8 assists. But as far as when you think about Austin Reeves specifically, I think you're a little more intentional, probably trying to get him a little involved a little early on.
Right.
But you still get yours, especially if you're scoring 37. So it's not, I can't put much on Luka, man. Like, you get 13 shots. Maybe you have to learn how to get in rhythm without getting it whenever you want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just an adjustment to make. So taking game 1 in LA territory is big for the Wolves.
About 20 points.
Again, game 2 is also in LA, right?
Yeah.
They take game 2, bro. I think the series over. I'm serious.
Yeah, So I got Timberwolves, but I had Timberwolves like in like 7-6.
Yeah.
But if they keep it up like this, especially if Nas in them, I don't expect them to shoot like over 50% from the 3. But they continue playing like this, because Lakers don't really got defense really. So like, you gotta figure out a way how to stop Minnesota shooting really. And I seen them like they were struggling on Minnesota switches as well. So I don't know what's the game plan going into game 2, but I definitely had the Timberwolves in 6 or 7, and it could be earlier than that if Lakers don't get their act together.
Yeah, I got Timberwolves in 6. I originally had like Lakers or Timberwolves in 7, because I told y'all boys not to sleep on the Wolves. I've been told y'all boys. If the Wolves take game 2, this series is for sure over. And the reason I say that, anytime you take 2 games in Day City, that's demoralizing, right? Yeah. That's demoralizing. I don't care what type of team you are. That's demoralizing. So now y'all have to carry those 2 losses in y'all city, and now y'all got to come down to our city, and our fans are hype. We just whooped them boys twice. Oh yeah, come down here. You know what I'm saying? It's in Minnesota bro. I mean, you got to think about last year. I think Game 7 against the Nuggets was in their city. Like, their city gets hype, bro.
You do. Saw them with my own 2 eyes.
I'm telling you, if you lose game 2 as the Lakers, man, and you got to play 2 consecutive games in Minnesota, you're losing at least one of those.
Yeah.
You're losing at least one of those, and if you lose at least one of those, man, it's 3-1.
3-1. And
you got
LeBron, they said 2016 or more.
Bron did it before, but I don't know, man. Bron ain't.
I don't know about 40-year-old LeBron.
Bron ain't the best player on the team no more. It's Luka, man. Right. It's just I don't know. It's still anyone's series, but if Timberwolves take game 2, bro, it's gonna be bad for the Lake Show.
Yeah,
it's gonna be bad, bro.
I don't see them snatching two wins in Minnesota. That would be
big though.
Yeah.
Then it's anyone's series at that point. If they lose 2 in LA and they snatch 2 in Minnesota, then it kind of neutralizes everything that happened. Now it's anybody's series, because now we're getting 1-1-1, right?
Right.
So it's like, okay, now we're going back to LA, then we go to Minnesota, then we go back to LA. However it works, I think it works that way. So it's just like, now it's anybody's series.
Right.
You know, but they take 2 in LA. I would be so shocked, especially after losing 2 at home. I would be so shocked if it's like, so let's say Timberwolves win game 2 in LA. I'd be so shocked if Lakers don't. If Lakers win both, that would be crazy.
Yo, if they lose game 3, oh my god,
it's over.
The series over in 5.
I don't think it gets. Yeah, I'm about to say I don't think it gets swept, but the series is over. It's over.
Yeah, GG's.
It's over. It's over. And like you said, you don't got no defenders. They're real. Like, for real, I don't think you stop Minnesota at home, bro. Like, Ant might do something electrifying, go dunk on. Shoot, boy, dunk on Dorian. I don't need shoot.
He gonna pull something. He may dunk on LeBron, so you just never know. He might pull something out.
They're gonna be saying it's AI.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So it's crazy, but